DJs never stories.
Hey, you're now tuned to the two coolest laid-back cousins of the podcast industry. I am the King Call of, a.k.a. the Thirst Trap King, b.k.a. give your woman the biggest Bambi legs in her entire life.
Shall we shag now or shall we shag later?
A.B.
And I'm the dopest square you can find.
And the dopest square you can find,
AKA Lover Boy.
Came with that one. And this is episode 87.
87. What's the word?
Cuzzo Bluzzo.
What's the word?
How you doing?
Feeling good, man. Shit. It's it's May now, so being blessed to make it the other month of the year. 2022. And yeah, man, I'm just feeling good, man. What about you, Cuzzo?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Just I don't know what's up with this motherfucking mic here.
Like you normally tell me you gonna get that mic together.
Yeah. I don't know if we got to step our game up on some new shit because I think this mic is going bad. Anyway,
what's popping?
Everything good, man. Like so, this is everybody know that we kind of previewed this record.
Yeah, previously
caught. And we're watching the NFL draft. So if you hear me screaming because I already got pissed off that we traded AJ Brown to the Eagles. If you hear me get pissed off or scream, if you see me looking at the TV while you're watching YouTube, just because I'm paying attention to my team fucking blowing it. So other than that, man, I'm good, man. We got Preach in the building.
Preach.
What's the word?
Ain't nothing, man.
Where you been, man?
Man, been laid back, man, out the way.
Apparently, you've missed two shows.
Yeah, I have missed two shows.
Has it been two shows though?
No, it's been one.
One.
I want to let you have it though.
Okay.
I don't know.
But I'm back though, man. Hey, keep it perspective. I'm here.
I don't know.
I'm here.
Man.
Preach.
Shit. Not only we have a song of the day.
You got one?
I don't have one.
I always got one, but we don't got to do that. But
we're finna get this motherfucker.
Yeah.
This is what we do.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing like the song of the day though. We gotta have that. Gotta have it.
Yeah, I think that's all part of the show. You got the iPad?
I got it. Here we go. All right. So the song of the day. I'm not really a fan of like new school hip hop, but I must say, man, this dude, Lil Baby, like he been on like everything he touched, like turning to gold, man. So
he'll be in St. Louis, August, somewhere in August. Him and Chris Brown,
him and Breezy.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Lil Baby, in a minute, song of the day.
I like that sample, man. That sample was hard.
Facts.
I forgot what it was sampled off of though.
Pound Cake by Drake and
Drake.
Jay-Z. Once I heard this, I was like, yo,
it just make you listen to it.
I put it in the group, then I preached. I was like, man, this shit hard as a motherfucker.
Hard. And he just flowing too.
Yeah, everything he touches gold.
Man, facts. And the crazy part is, like, he's so humble. Like, you don't really see him get in trouble for real. You know? We'll let this rock one more time.
He got a song in EDM too, like with an EDM artist.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Some electronic shit, not just rap. He just trying to expand his sound. That shit hard.
All right.
Hey, do any of y'all got like pet peeves? Like something that you just cringe when it happened? I could let me tell mine, and y'all can probably like, I guess, like think of one. Mm-hmm. One of mine is when somebody say what to me. So like say I'm just like, cause I'm a low tone guy. So like when I talk,
I feel it. I'm the same way.
When I talk, you might not hear me, but it be like that. What? It's the what? I'd be like, ooh, like it don't matter who it is. It could be an older person, it could be a younger person. It don't matter. It's like, don't say what to me, bro. Like, I don't know why that bothers me so much. Like, you could easily just say, I couldn't hear you. What'd you say? Not what. It's so rude. Like, why?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of my biggest pet peeves.
I think my pet peeve is I don't know. That's a good one. I'm thinking.
I mean, like, normally what I see with you is like a pet peeve of yours is like seeing something out of order.
Shut up.
You know what I'm saying?
About OCD,
that belongs to you. Like if it belongs to you, it's like, hey, they don't really go right there. Let me get that. Don't put that right there.
Right.
Like the pet peeve is, I guess, it's like your own space. Like, I don't know.
Stop telling people about OCD.
Well, that's what I think. That's what I think. What about you, Preacher?
Man,
No one?
mine is y'all. When they say y'all. So like, if you working at a particular place, right, and they had a problem with this, like, see, I'm getting tired of all of y'all. Mm-hmm. Like, hey, it ain't me. Talk to the employee who did it. You know what I'm saying? It's not y'all.
Oh yeah, just y'all.
That
they blame you.
Yeah,
as part of the whole staff and shit.
Like, what y'all can do is do this. Like, it ain't your y'all. I didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that really, and it shouldn't bother me as much as it does. But that y'all,
that gets me too. Cause my wife be doing that to me at the crib. Like, y'all need to stop putting. Leaving the milk out on the sink.
Ain't no y'all.
I ain't do that.
I ain't do it.
Saying I did it. Like,
y'all, not me.
No, it's y'all. It ain't me. So it's y'all.
Yeah, that really gets from my skin. That y'all,
y'all.
Boy, that irritates me.
Man, it's a bunch of them. No, I got other ones too, man. But I don't like when people give me ugly looks. Like they might not even like be thinking about it, but like that. When you give me an ugly look, it's like it just puts me in a bad space. Like. I don't know. It's a time.
And then when you don't say thank you when I hold the door for you.
Yes.
Ooh,
yeah, that's definitely one.
That really irritates me.
Ooh, that's definitely a good one. Another one is when you let somebody get over in your lane, or you let them go. You stop traffic just so they can go, and they don't even raise their hand once they get there. That's a pet peeve. Like, I ain't even have to let your ass go. Man, I'm cursing. I'm sorry. That's twice. I cursed twice.
I told you.
I swear to God.
We had a little bet going on that he won't curse on this.
Well, that's episode. Only 2. I ain't gonna do no more.
Wait, sure you won't. I got a question, man. Well, it's not a question. It's a theory.
All right.
So I'm pretty sure people probably have like put this theory together, but I'm gonna just say it out loud. So, Boys in the Hood, right? Boys in the Hood. Ricky died. Okay. How do we actually know Ricky died?
Because he was laid on the couch dead.
Did we see a funeral for Ricky? Okay, I'm gonna ask you. Did we see a funeral?
No, we didn't. But we had to blame it on the
director.
So peep this. People survive with multiple gunshot wounds.
Absolutely.
So peep this. How we know Ricky didn't change his name to Lance?
I know where you're going with this. Keep going.
You know what I'm saying? How we know Ricky didn't change his name to Lance He went off to play college. He went off to play NFL football. Went to college, changed the complete name, and became Lance.
I'm sorry, y'all. That's funny.
I'm lost. I'm
You get what I'm saying?
Cause
Okay, explain it. I'm
so
lost.
Ricky really, really didn't die.
Hey, this is an actual laugh, right? You can't see it, but this thing got tears in his eyes, bro.
So Ricky didn't die.
Mm-hmm.
He survived.
Survive.
And changed the name to Lance to go play the best man.
Go play best man. Think about it.
I didn't think about the name.
Think about it. Think about it.
Think
Think about it.
Hey,
Ricky was a football player going to college.
Bugging.
Right? He was going to college. Seriously. Ricky was a football player going to college. His dreams was to go to college and get to the NFL.
Right.
He got shot. Right? Shot multiple times. We seen his body lifeless, but we never seen a funeral. Right? How we know that Ricky said, all right, in order for me to save face, I'm going to go ahead and work my ass off and I'm going to go to college and change my name to Lance.
And end up marrying Mia.
Off the best man.
He had a fucked up life.
Dude.
Think about it. That man had a he lived to have a fucked up life. Like seriously, like think so seriously. Like so he could have changed his name to Lance. He went off to play in the NFL, the dreams that he had to play in the NFL, and he
Boy, the things that make you say,
I'm telling you.
It's
Boy,
a lot of movies like that tie in together that don't even post to. Just because this person was
that
an
movie
actor
don't
from
tie in.
I'm saying you tying in Ricky to Lance.
That's what I'm saying, right? But I'm telling you, I mean, how we know that Ricky didn't die for real?
Boy,
we never seen a funeral for him.
Man, you want to talk about some abstract thinking, man? That's going down a rabbit hole for real, man.
Abstract thinking. You had to really look at some.
I'm just saying, man.
All right, man.
All right, let's move on to the next one.
Did y'all heard of that men birth control pill they trying to push out?
Absolutely.
Would you take it?
I would take it. I'll pop it like Altoid.
You think this really gonna work though? I think it's supposed to like drop your sperm count, but you gotta stay on it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta take it like twice a day. Just kind of, it's a birth control.
But I don't think about it though. I was like, man, like, do I really want my sperm count dropped? You ever get it back?
Our sperm count drop every day though, don't it? Every time you nut.
Yeah, but you make some more. But I don't want nothing chemically like. Now that I think about it, I said I pop them like Altoid.
I was gonna let you talk about it.
No. Let me bring it back.
Well, you pop.
Now that I think about it, like you said, the way you explained it, because like I said, I did say that, y'all, without doing my extensive research on it. So I just talked on the side of my ass right there. So
I ain't do real good research.
So no, but when you say it drop your sperm count, that's the way they do it.
That's how like, so say, I'm thinking about this. I'm like, well, you know how the women are probably treated like a condom or something. Like,
right.
Hey, don't stick it in. Did you take your pill today? You take your pill? That'll be funny as hell. Like if that happens, but I ain't gotta worry about that shit. I'm snippy whippy. Cause would you do that?
You snippy?
Snippy. My shit is snipped.
No, I won't.
Ain't nothing coming out.
I wouldn't put nothing like that in my body. Not at all. I can't do it.
I think a lot of people are treated like the COVID shot. Like dudes, like you gotta let's let people get it first. Let's see people having any side effects and shit, and then I go ahead and do it.
I don't want nothing artificially dropping my sperm count. I want my soldiers to march.
I feel that, man.
How many kids you got, bro?
I have 2.
Got 2. All right, so you got a goal you want for as far as having kids?
No, I think I'm at the finish line.
So if you got a problem with
why you didn't ask me how many kids I got?
Sorry, cuz how many kids you got, cuz
None.
Pull out king.
See, that's my problem.
Toaster strudel himself.
Hey man, I don't know what you talking about, man.
If you worried about your sperm count, you won't get a vasectomy.
Get the snip.
Yeah, if you done, if you say you done, like,
I mean,
would you do that?
I can go do that, man. I got another partner, man, who got that done, and I don't want nobody to go there, man. Cut my balls off and sniff and just sew them back together. You could.
Well, they soldered mine.
Soldered it, yeah. Just burnt your shit. So yeah, like
I was nervous as a motherfucker.
I think it's just for me, just for me, because I know you married. You got a family at a certain day. At a certain point, you gotta stop having kids. So I understand that's a little bit different.
My mental can't handle no
For
more.
me, I just want to know I can shoot that club up and I can be fruitful and multiply. I just want to be able to know I can do that. I want to drop my damn sperm count. I'm not going to clipping my shit either.
You gonna mess around and have like 8 kids? What you talking?
Man, I got about one in me, son. One and done it.
And once you break the seal, you fuck around and have 5.
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get straight to this Chivalry Dead Part 2.
Is it dead?
So
That was our first episode.
Was this the no? I don't think it was
second?
the first.
It was like, let me see.
Second or third. I think.
It was like super early in our podcast journey. But yeah, part 2. Now
So
we got a guest on it.
So part 2. So Shai, I'm gonna ask you, what does chivalry mean to you?
That's episode 2, by the way.
What does chivalry mean to me?
Yeah, like what does it mean?
Like in practice, no, the simple stuff, the holding doors, pulling out chairs, flowers, that type of stuff on a simple level. So that's chivalry. Of course, with the stuff that should come mandatory, like the protection and all of that. But that's chivalry. So I grew up having to do that type of stuff. So, but I don't think it's so much dead. I think it's unappreciated. So yeah, like some of the stuff I do is natural, like the walking on having a woman walk on the inside of the street, opening doors, actually pulling out chairs.
I wonder if like chivalry is kind of mixed in with gender roles. Like if you think about it, like men do this, men do that, men do this, men do that. Like you wouldn't see you would feel different if a woman was to open door for you. Because that's like, I don't know, it seems like a gender role for a man to do is to open the door for the woman.
And I
wonder where they all came from.
And I think that ties into it too. But what I've seen and experienced growing up is the unappreciation for the chivalry. Just because I hold a door, just because I say good morning, how are you? Just because I give you my seat does not mean that I'm trying to talk to you, that I'm attracted to you physically. You can be attracted, doesn't mean that I'm trying to do that. So I'm thinking like the unappreciation, you hold the door for somebody, I want you to say thank you, they just keep walking. If you let somebody walk in front of you, and all that type of stuff, they think you're trying to say something. If you say good morning, if you speak to ladies, and they walk in the room, they think you're actually trying to, like, it's not everybody.
Yeah.
It's just been the practice.
You just being a gentleman.
It's being a gentleman.
Yeah.
They think you're trying to talk to them. Like I said, a lot of our viewers and listeners, they're probably like, know the response. Every woman ain't like that. And that's true. But when you experience it so much, the majority, the masses
Overruled it.
So, it's that for me. I don't think it's dead. I think it's unappreciated.
Who taught you?
My granddad.
Granddad.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Granddad was Rolling Stone.
Do you know what age? You know what age range you was when he showed you that?
Birth. If I had to go back as far as I can remember, when I'm gonna say that, well, like when women walked in the room, we had to stand up, take your hat off, like things like that. So that stuff was embedded in me, like that. Now I can also say, you know what I'm saying? Granddad was doing granddad shit back in the days. What they did,
Yeah.
but he treated my grandma like a queen. So, but that's another story. But that was embedded in me, like to do that.
So I think most of the chivalry that's not happening is coming from people that's not around that, don't have that granddad,
Right.
or you know what I'm saying, they dad around. They just got their mama boyfriend that they ain't gonna listen to.
Right.
Do you think that chivalry has came back around more from when we grew up? Like I was saying earlier that like you know, when we as growing up as a kid, we really, our music played a part in our approach to women compared to now. Like we had NWA, like it was like, what, females ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. Bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks. So and then we had Uncle Luke. Then we had like DMX, we had Big, we had all these people that kind of degrade our women, and that's how we kind of went towards compared to the new rappers. They don't talk about women like that. You know what I mean? So like, I'm gonna flip it.
I get what you mean.
I'm gonna flip it on another way too. That that's the reason why the men nowadays be talking about the women, about how they approach men now, because this is what they hear in their songs. Like, Meg Thee Stallion, who else? Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B. They all kind of speak for themselves. Like they have a voice. You know what I'm saying? Compared to the women back in the day, they didn't have a voice. You know what I mean? Like that for real. So men, we can't take a woman now, but talking shit about us, but we used to do the same thing. So the chivalry, what I mean by that, the newer kids, the newer males, newer generation males, they don't have that same music.
Yeah,
in there.
I get what you mean.
I think they do. They just don't say it outright as the older rappers did. Like people like we talk about Future for President 2026, whatever the year is. But like they don't go out and say bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks and stuff like that. But they basically saying the same thing. I can never love her.
But Future's really only one person.
But no, but even Lil Baby says it. He don't go out and say bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. But he always talks about like I can never love her, I can never trust him. It's basically the same thing, just not as vulgar, right? And then back in the day, I
just don't think it stand out like it did back in the day.
The other side,
like if it is in there, it ain't standing out.
Exactly. So on the other side of what you said though, back then the women did have voices, but it was a different tone. You had your MC Lights and you had your Queen Latifahs.
Yeah, but they wasn't disrespectful though.
Yeah, they not. But like what I'm saying is right now, when you go to the women's empowerment movement and all of that type of stuff, you have those Cardi B's and those Megan Thee Stallions who are open to speak out openly about their sexuality and how they do it, which is a little bit different. Like I think some of those women back then, they were talking about more about a different type of women's empowerment, right? Like ladies first. You know what I mean? Stand up, you a black queen, all of that type of stuff. Whereas Megan Thee Stallion and Cardi B like, man, fuck this shit. These niggas is tricks. We gonna pimp too.
Yeah.
It's a little bit different. So I think that's the part that we can't take. And that's the part that a lot of us, some of us like don't like to really acknowledge. Like these women sometimes be bigger pimps than some of us men. Mm-hmm. So
that's true. That's true.
And they just go out, they just coming out and saying it. City girls. They all just coming out just saying it, which is a little bit different.
I got a question though. Since we on chivalry, do you think it can hurt men? Because remember you was saying like, like you doing some nice things and women think this and they think that. So like, I feel like it can hurt men because it can send out mixed signals.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Like you being this extra nice gentleman and she just like, oh, well, I think he really loves me because he does this, does that. But that's just him. You know what I'm saying? And his chivalry can hurt him.
I think so. It can be taken advantage of if you allow it to happen. Yeah. I don't think it necessarily hurts men, but like I said, it can't hurt. I'm gonna say this: it can't hurt men if you allow it to happen. Mm-hmm. Right.
Like being a Mr. Nice Guy, like nice guy never.
Exactly, and again, for all of the viewers, I just want to be very clear, man. I'm not saying that all women are saying it because you know how you can kind of get a response with that.
Yeah, I don't want you to keep saying it because that's.
But again, with the masses,
Jesus Christ, come on.
When the masses, let's see, them must look fire. But listen, no, I'm good. But
you got the munchies.
When the masses overrule a few, the masses prevail. That's all I'm saying.
What you think? Cause you think being chivalry, being this nice ass guy. Oh, that's 3 times. Being this nice guy.
Told you.
Look, I'm gonna limit to 3. Being this nice guy can hurt you. Like for women that's thinking that you trying to do this just to get her, but you just actually that's just your character.
No.
You say you don't think it'll hurt?
No.
Okay. Elaborate.
Hey man, you savoring every bite of them.
Every little juice.
Hey man, AB y'all. Hey.
I've been on all night. I've been on one all night. Anyway, let's go back to your question again.
The question was, he said no, don't even know.
I was talking about some other shit.
The question was like, do you think that being chivalry can hurt a man? Just for women though, like like so you being this nice guy, you doing all this nice gesture stuff.
So are you asking? Do I think nice guys finish last?
It can go to that.
Yeah. Nice guys don't even finish the race. Go ahead, bro.
No, but nice guy, yeah, it does. It does, because
chivalry is a nice guy, basically.
Facts.
Class, like
some women prefer a guy to be a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Some women prefer a guy to be aggressive. Some women prefer a guy to be a little bit demanding. You know what I'm saying? A lot. You said a lot.
Yeah.
How you figure that?
Because I just feel like you say that a man be more demanding.
Yeah, be more demanding.
I don't know. I just feel like some of these girls, they growing up in these, little toxic relationships where they fighting each other and shit, and it all comes from a man, trying to be a man. But I mean, I feel like I don't know, cuz I feel like yeah. Yeah, that's what I was. Yeah.
Let me get back to it. So,
I feel like
I just was trying to see where your head was going with that. But no, seriously, I think, like I said, they want a guy to know. They want a guy to be aggressive, be a little bit more demanding. Know what he wants out of life. You can't really be like you can't really. And I might be wrong, and I might get some slack, but it is what it is. But you can't really not know what direction you have headed in your life. You gotta kind of know where you headed at. Like a woman ain't gonna want to be with a man that don't have no direction. Right. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know.
Some of them choose them kind of dudes.
Some, but not. We talking about. We ain't talking about ratchets. It's a difference. It's a difference between ratchets.
He just give her the business and she shut up.
But it's a difference between ratchets and for real. You know what I mean?
So like I think most women want to be with a man who has a plan, has a direction, as you said. Like it's a quote that I live by. Like I said, if you don't know where you're going, you're likely to end up where you're headed.
That's the fact.
I like that.
You could have said that for the.
The motivational quote.
Man, it's the truth, man.
Say it again later. Don't worry about it.
I mean, I ain't gonna spit it right now, but that's the truth, man. So like,
he ain't gonna remember it.
I'm definitely gonna remember because.
Say it again. Say it again. Not right now though. Say it at the end.
Definitely, absolutely.
How many times you gonna say that, man?
Shut up, cuz don't leave me alone.
But no, man. Like,
no, but I don't. I like you. I don't. I think nice guys finish last, man. And
well, let's dive on that too for a little minute. Then nice guys finish last.
Yeah.
So, what in your definition, what does nice guy finish last means? Because we could seriously say, is it or is the guy that doesn't cheat, the guy that goes to work every day, make sure the house is taken care of financially? Is that a nice guy? Or can we go the direction like, oh, he opens the door, he treats me like a queen, and he buys me things, and there's so many directions in being a nice guy, I guess.
Being a nice guy to some women, like they be like, oh, he's so nice, he's so sweet, but quick to say but after that, not like I speak to her.
He's just not aggressive enough.
Yeah, right? Like he ain't got that in him. Like he still a man, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I have heard that that women that if you're not aggressive, you are they like hood dudes because it makes them feel protected.
Right.
Mom, you finna die being around this dude. Like being at a club, he got a chance to get shot. Like I don't know. I don't get it. I'm not a woman, so I don't get it. Why they look at I say I'm the dopest square you can find because I'm a nice guy. You know what I'm saying? and square is always like this term is like he's dorky or he's Mr. Good Shoes. You know what I'm saying? Like I embrace that. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? That's what I am. I don't care about my family. That's all I care about. But like some women see all that in a man and be like, oh, he's everything that I always wanted. Like he's so nice. He cook. He do this and do that. But it'd be that one dude that she got in the back of her head that this bad boy. Like he got the grill in his mouth and she can't get rid of that feeling.
I think the difference in the cutoff with that shit is those nice guys, and like I said, I've been that before. Mm-hmm. We tend to let them get away with anything. Sometimes, like there's a difference between being a nice guy and a good man, right? Sometimes you be so nice and all that type of stuff. Sometimes like they'll do all of that. They like the nice stuff and all that type of stuff because you're so nice. You give them anything they want. Like for instance, if you would say, couch, brand new, just got it 3 months ago. Women say, hey, I'm gonna go to Ashley Furniture and get a brand new couch. Some nice guys be like, okay, baby, you want a new couch? Let's get it. Instead of saying like, no, we just spent $1,500 on this couch like 3 weeks, like 3 months ago. Why we spend another $3,000 on another couch? Like stuff like little stuff like that. That's what I mean. Like that's where some of the nice guys end up finished last. Nice guys allow that to happen. You know what I'm saying? Get a dining room table. Just bought this house. Got a brand new dining room table. Just spent $4,000 on it. Oak chairs, all of this type of stuff. You get to buy her up your ass. Like, I want to get a new table. You know what I'm saying? Then the nice guy let him do it. You know what I'm saying? Just keep doing it. This got a new car. Like, you know what? I don't want this 2022 Impala. I want an Audi. Even though we just bought this shit 3 months ago. Nice guy gonna be like, okay, babe, whatever you want. What happens is, and this is through conversation and all that type of stuff in women's group, like dating groups and all that type of stuff, just doing that type of shit. Right. Like that's what they say. Like, tell me no. But that's also counterproductive to what we think. Like sometimes we think like, okay, my queen want it, okay, you can get it. But I've heard him literally say that. Like, tell me no. So that's where I feel like, you know what I'm saying, sometimes like with the chivalry conversation and nice guys finish last and all that type of stuff, man, I always feel like, man, are we beefing as men and women, especially black men and black women, are we beefing? Do we really like each other outside of their sexual parts?
You said this before.
Like, I don't know. Like, you been out here dating and all that type of stuff. Like, man, do we really like each other for real? Like, as a woman, do I really like you? I mean, you know what I'm saying? As a man, do I really like you? As a woman, do you really like me? Or do we just like the other's body parts? That's what it is, man.
Like you got something to say, cuz.
You like them body parts?
Yeah, I like the body parts. Y'all like the booty.
You say you like them body parts?
You say you like the booty.
I'm a booty man.
No, I'm talking about the booty hole or like the booty?
No, like the booty, not the booty hole. I like the booty hole too, but all of it. Everything that's back there.
I can't really
well, most black men are booty men. White guys.
Except for this guy.
I'm not, man.
He likes a rack of lamb.
I'm like a nice little rack. You know what I'm saying? Something to lay your head on. You know what I mean?
But like puppies.
No, man.
Puppies
but like,
puppies.
But yeah, I just feel like, man, dude, like, are we beefing? Do we really like each other, man? So like I said, with the nice guys thing, like I said, you would think that they would be okay. We just got a couch. You want another one? Okay, we'll make it happen.
So
motherfuckers want to say,
so you saying nice
no.
guys just let themselves get taken advantage of? Basically.
More so, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
More so.
I mean, I guess we all can agree on that shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
but it's so counterproductive to what a lot of women say that they want.
Of course,
like,
because once they get it, it's like, well, I don't feel like it's almost like I've heard this too on some some women say, not in like that I know, but just on TV and internet and stuff, where like they like we talked about it before because it was like imposter syndrome. It's like, I don't deserve this. He too good. He too nice. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm gonna mess this up, and then they kind of just get themselves out of that relationship because they feel like I'm not good enough for you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's some women that do that. They get this guy that they wanted so bad. This idea of a guy. They want this guy so bad and get the guy, and it's like he got all these things that she just like, wow, he does this, that. I don't think I deserve him. Like you start, it's kind of like having a job that you've like. How did I get this job? Like damn, I'm all the way up here. Like I'm in my own office like now. Like I don't think I'm supposed to be here. Like so some women that happens to some women and men, but we on women though. But I think that nice guys, it's kind of intimidate women too.
You said they intimidate? Nice guys do?
Nice guys are good men who got their stuff together. There's a difference.
There is a difference.
I kind of blended in too. I kind of blended together.
Oh.
I like how you broke it down. That's why I was like, explain that. Like when you was like nice guys. What else?
And good. There's a difference between nice guys and good men.
And good men. Like I just look at them the same.
So which one you think you are? So, which one you think you are?
What the hell?
Right now, at this point in my life, right now, I think I'm a good man. I've been a nice guy before. I've also been an asshole. But as you get older, like a lot of like the women who have their stuff together, like you said, we ain't talking about ratchets. We're talking about the women who really got their stuff together. They tend to shy away from the assholes or the hood guys a little bit. But they also don't want the straight nice guy. So I had to try to find my balance with that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like it's a little bit like stepping into your own self as a person, man. Like sometimes, man, you let some shit get away because you like, okay, I'm gonna be a nice guy. You want it, just go get it. Well, but sometimes, like you say, you want to say, just say no, fuck that shit. We ain't doing that. Some women don't want you to let them just with the whole what you want to eat shit. They're like, man, shut the fuck up, nigga. We going to fucking roof. We going to roof Chris. Just say it. Make a decision.
I ain't gonna lie, to be honest, man. Like once I start hearing about like nice guys, like most women don't like. They like nice guys, but they like, oh, he's so sweet, but they want to go with the bad boy. They want the bad boys. So ever since then, like I don't know, I think some years ago, I kind of like switch it up sometimes because I'm a natural nice guy. You know what I'm saying? Like when I go to work or anywhere, they be like, "You're such a gentleman. I wish we had more men like you." I'll hear that shit. I've been hearing that shit forever. Cause like I open the door for a woman because she come in. I'm like, "Damn, you ain't no man open the door for you." I'm just opening the door for you.
Yeah, that's simple.
Or she drops something, I pick it up for her. Here you go. You know what I'm saying? It's stuff like that. But I just feel like, damn, I forgot I lost my point.
I ain't opening the door for shit.
I lost my damn point. What was my point? You say you ain't open the door for nobody?
Fuck that.
Be like, hey, open the door your damn self.
Yeah, get that door yourself.
Damn, what was my point? I had a point though, man. Fuck, I lost it, man. My brain like
it'll come back
all over the place. But yeah. Going back to the original one, Chivalry Dead.
Chivalry Dead.
I think I think it's just hanging on by thin ice. The newer generation, they gotta have more men like grandpa and us to tell other men. But some men ain't really using that, making that their job to teach the youth.
Because I don't think we definitely can't tell them what. I don't know, man. Listen, let me break it down. How I look at it. Let's see. Our grandparents get taught from our great grandparents, right?
Right.
So back in the day, like you explained about your grandfather, is that he'd go out and be a womanizer,
right?
But taking care of home. That's not being chivalry.
It is. What I'm saying is, right. Does that mean that? And my granddad's one of my heroes, but I always say like this: does that mean that he was the best husband? Was he a good husband at all? Fuck no,
Okay.
Absolutely not. So there's a difference. But as far as our practices and the way that they taught us, that was chivalrous.
The part I'm trying to get at is that I never was taught how to love nobody. I was never taught how to love. I just was shown. You know what I'm saying? Like people are loved differently.
Right.
All right. So there's no rule book to this love game. You know what I'm saying? You can say what you want, you would think that would be, but there's no rule book. There's no rule book to being a parent.
Absolutely not.
You know what I'm saying? So from our era, going back to what I was saying with the music, to me, I think the chivalry is starting to make a full circle, and the kids now, because my nephew, prime example, he might be the only one, that thinks like this, but he wants to be married, And that's at 21. You know what I'm saying? But I've been seeing a lot of marriages where their kid, where they're at least like in their 20s. We, on the other hand, look like, nah, bro, well, besides you. But we, on the other hand, and besides you, I guess y'all too, we, on the other hand, looking at it is like, all right, 30 is the, you know what I'm saying?
I see where you're going. I do see a lot of younger men getting married.
20 is, because in our 20, we was taught, man, have fun, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
right.
Have fun. You got all life to get married, right? And so in our eyes, we looking like, all right, bitch, we finna go smash this girl, we smash nigga. I'm about to beat that tonight. I got old girl Stacy later on at 9 o'clock. You know what I'm saying? Compared to how the kids now, they like, yo, this is who I want to be with. This is all who I want to be with right here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's making a force. To me, I think they're showing us what we probably should have been seeing. You know what I'm saying? Because again, like I said, yeah, they might say certain things, but on the radio back in the day, we had like numerous of people just degrading black women.
Biatch.
My point, who can get worse than Too Short?
Too Short was the worst.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
And he
my
still say
favorite
it, too.
word.
He still be saying
You know what I'm
it.
saying? Who could get worse than Uncle Luke?
Nobody.
We had Freaknik. You get what I'm saying?
I wish
Luke.
We had the Saints in the Palace.
that was fun.
So it was, but what do the kids now have? They got nothing. We have music videos,
The box.
uncut. What do the
They ain't
kids
got
got
no
now?
pants on. They got
You know
no
what I'm saying?
pants.
Like, what do they got? They don't have nothing to. So all they know is, and then on top of that,
Wait. They don't have nothing to what?
to like look at for real.
Oh, they got. I mean, I get what you're
Look
saying.
Like music videos getting degraded.
Oh, okay.
Because but then you got where us now as we get older, you know what I'm saying, we speaking that wisdom like, hey, you know what I'm saying, you ain't supposed to do a woman like this. You can have fun, be yourself, but just know there's a respect level, right? Mm-hmm. Well, and then you got the women that went through that stuff when we was younger. Be damned if their son, because they the only mother, you know, the single mother. Be damned if they son go out and do the shit that they going through now.
Right.
So they're teaching
The son.
our
the sons.
black men, young black men, how to treat a woman. We didn't never get that. Some people had.
Yeah.
Some people have where, you know, their dads wasn't there. But a lot of black women now, if you ever look at some of these athletes, they always say, my mama is my superhero. Because they taught them how to treat a woman. How to court a woman. Let's not say treat.
Yeah.
Court a woman. So
That's another topic for another day.
courting, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was courting for a while.
Right.
But no, seriously, like, so I think that it's making a full circle, and these kids now, like I said, they looking like, look, hey man, and yeah, maybe that could be the reason why divorce rates go so high. Because they're getting
young.
married so young, you know.
They want love so bad.
But that's what that's what we seen. That's what they seen on television. We didn't see that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to think, love and hip hop. Yeah, everybody want to get to that level of love and hip hop or whatever. They got fighting the shit on there, whatever, and infidelity and all that shit. You got that on there. Then you got social media where there's a lot of people that see some fucked up shit.
They
But it's a lot of people that see power couples. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
right.
that's a new thing.
that's another thing that could teach men how they see men, and social media is just for show, but they see men buying this nice car, buying this big house, getting her flowers, getting her chocolate, taking her to trips.
I see.
Those all are like chivalry things, right? Like you know, courting your woman, right? You know what I'm saying? So they see this, they're like, okay, well, I want that. But we didn't have that shit when we seen we had bitches ain't nothing but hoes and tricks.
I get what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
We had Freaknik, we had motherfucking tip drill, we had pussy
So-
popping.
So yeah, I think
Yeah, I get that. I get it now.
I get what
It came around now.
I get what you're
understand
saying. Like, for me, I was looking at the chivalry a little bit different. For me, those are not chivalry things. That's a little bit of tricking and all of that. Like,
But that's something that we came up with, though, is it?
What's
Everybody trick every day, though.
Yeah, I mean, like, I guess what I'm saying is like as far as like chivalrous like acts, like that right there is not chivalrous. That's showing people like kind of tricking and doing all this type of stuff, and they create this false narrative because they see these superstars doing this type of stuff, and a lot of times it's not real life.
But how's that tricking though? Isn't that?
And what I'm saying is we all trick. You 100% right with that.
No. What I'm getting at, sorry, because what I'm getting at is, I'm saying is that why are we labeling that as tricking and not labeling it as that's how you supposed to treat your woman?
Okay, let me say that. You're right. Maybe let's take the tricking word out of it. That's right. But when you say chivalrous, I'm talking about like chivalrous acts for me. Like
that's a chivalrous act though, don't you think?
No, not the way.
To court your woman?
That's courting.
To teach your, that you don't think that's a chivalrous act?
That's courting. So like,
I got the definition out because I was waiting for the show.
So like, go ahead, put the definition up.
I mean, it can.
So for me, when I'm saying like,
it's how you treat a woman. So
like chivalrous acts, like open up the door,
pump the gas for a woman,
walking on the inside of the curb, pulling a chair out when she sits down, lending her your coat, standing up when women came in the room, take your hat off.
Now here's the thing. I know a lot. I mean, I've done it too. I'm guilty of it. Where you start off real chivalrous, you know what I'm saying, in your dating, you know, like, oh, this girl you really taking serious, you showing her all this good stuff, you know, and then eventually kind of stuff fall off where you just like you're not opening the door for her no more. Not the car door.
I seen
car door.
Like
not the door when you go into a store, but like the car door. Like you open the door and then you and then you close it and then you walk around and you open your door. Like I'm guilty of it. We just get in the damn car. You know what I'm saying? Like I like a lot of men, a lot of women say this. Like women too. It happens to women a lot. But where we in the middle of dating and we've been dating for like 6 months and you showing all this good stuff and then all of a sudden a year later you acting totally different, you know what I'm saying, and you're not doing this no more, and she complaining about it.
And I think we've all been guilty of that before.
Yeah.
So what I've learned is, man, don't go to those deepest depths if you ain't gonna do that shit every day. But that shit'll come back to bite you. So that's why I always start off with the bare minimum. And a lot of women gonna get some pushback with that shit.
that
shit too. Because what happens? Because what happens is right.
Go to the other that's doing it.
Because what happens is right. You want to go off. Well, think about it right here. As you progress, right, are you really going to get flowers like every day? Fresh flowers.
I don't think they're gonna expect that though.
But some do. They hold you to that. They hold you to that.
That's just stupid. Then.
Exactly. It's not being practical. What I'm saying is, so what I've learned. What I'm saying is, again, the masses overrule the few. I've been presenting with that so much. I go bare minimum first and then build up to it. Right. So if you come off, if you come shooting from the hip, from the jump, they're gonna expect that forever.
They gonna notice it as soon as you stop.
Soon as you stop, you don't buy me 30 flowers every time I see you no more.
You must. What you ain't feeling me no more. You seeing somebody else now?
Right.
Like
I'm not going.
I'm literally just tired of doing it. Yeah.
You just practically can't do it every day.
You just can't do it every day.
Like I was trying to get your attention.
Yeah.
I got you now. I'm still treating you nice. Still gonna do stuff.
See, that's where you fucked up right there. I got you now, so I ain't gotta do shit.
No, what I'm saying is I'm still gonna treat you nice and do. That's what I'm saying. You got to build up to that. Don't set no unfair expectations for yourself. I'm not even doing it to myself no more. Like now, we're gonna be nice. I'm gonna hold the door. I'm gonna pull your chair out and all of that. But we gonna go for the first date. We gonna go to the bar and eat bar food and talk and listen and have a walk to the car.
The comments that's gonna happen on this part.
I'm saying this we're gonna do first, and then we're gonna and then we're gonna build up the Prime 55 or 801 Chop House.
Oh shit!
I'm sorry. Because what happens is
trick them out.
If you do that from the jump, that's the standard.
I don't think they're gonna expect that every day, man. They might expect it like so you mean tell me you don't think that, all right, if I buy you flowers twice a month, like I buy you a flower this month and then like 2 months down the line I buy you another dozen of flowers, a dozen of roses. You don't think you can keep that up for the rest of your life?
I could. What I'm saying, but that's much different than starting off every time I see you. I come with a dozen roses.
No, I'm not saying that.
No. What I'm saying is, if you come off doing that from the jump and then you stop, that's why I say
that's a bit much.
So that's why
Preach.
I've done it.
No, I'm saying it's a bit much. Well, that's your ass for doing this shit. I think that's a bit much. I don't think they're gonna expect for you to have flowers every time you see them preach.
But if you keep it going like that, then you stop.
But you created that.
And that's why I said.
If you get them flowers and just leave it at that, then I don't think they're gonna expect flowers every time they'll preach.
So yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. I think that we saying the same thing. That's why I say I don't even do that type of stuff no more.
So you don't get
From the jump, like every single day. Of course, I get flowers. Then another 2-3 months down the line.
You didn't say that. You said I don't do that stuff no more. That's what you said.
You're right. So I'm not, listen here.
Listen here.
Listen here.
Like, bro, why do we gotta do this every time, man?
I am not buying flowers, a bouquet of flowers every single time I see you in the morning. Because as soon as I stop 5 months down the line, damn.
I feel like just like what you said, even if it's every 3 months, like she gonna be expecting something.
So you don't think you can put that?
You're often flower giver, so she's.
But you don't think you can keep that up?
I mean,
if that's in you.
I mean, that's depends on, that's subjective. That's on that person. But like, I would think a woman would expect you if you did it. If you stopped and if it ain't every day, I know that's a little dramatic, but even if it was every other month, every 3 months, and like she can be like, okay, you ain't give me flowers in like a year now. You know, I could see them still.
Well, I mean, well, see, that's one. But you wouldn't go a year without getting them flowers. Though. You wouldn't do that. Like you would get them flowers.
Yeah. If that's what I do.
Okay.
But I don't really do flowers that much.
Why you don't do flowers?
I don't know. Just why always got to be this particular thing, like to show your love.
I mean, you can show your love in different ways. I don't think that's.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, I don't really care for flowers because they literally get it, and this shit only lasts for what, 2-3 days. It's just a gesture. That's all it is. You know, you just go get a flower. Just hey, here's some flowers that you're gonna put in the cup, or you ain't got a vase to even put it in, or even if you gave her a vase.
Well, the comments on this one.
Even if you gave her a vase,
I got nothing.
The flowers ain't gonna last for what, 3 days.
Hold on. Why AB trying to? I am an advocate for buying flowers. Mm-hmm. I'm just not gonna buy them every day like that. I'm not gonna do that no more.
Okay.
What about you? Cause you like flowers?
I love flowers. I buy my mom flowers all the time.
So all the time. You're an advocate flower giver.
I'm advocate. Me too. Mm-hmm. You ain't though. Me too.
Why you saying it like that? I'm not coming at you on that.
No. I'm saying you ain't finna go out there. I'm going with you. Me too.
I mean, I am an avid flower, but you gotta look at it too, though. Like, I like different things. Like, I like candles. I like incense. And I like flowers. Nothing wrong with it. I think I like to get some flowers sometimes.
The light skin keeps sweating.
Because of
why you say it?
Just say he just
because he wants some flowers.
Man. He know. He be knowing what he be doing, man. But keep going, man. Keep
I'm serious, bro. No, I'm serious.
I know you're serious.
I like. I love. I just love. Bless you. I love giving. I love giving. Right. I love to see.
That's one of your love languages.
Yeah,
I believe, right?
Mm-hmm.
We did that before.
But no, well, that's number 5. No, that's receiving gifts. No, mine's me. Acts of service.
Yeah, acts of service.
I think that's like number 3 or 2 for me. But no, I love flowers. So I would love to give. I would love to give off, give flowers. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would like to do. Like I said, I love candles. I love incense. I love everything that that maybe a woman would like. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I like to do. Shit. I mean, I to be honest with you, I like to receive some flowers. Again, like I said, I think there's nothing wrong with a man receiving flowers too. That's a good gesture, like you said, a good gesture. You know what I'm saying? So it's an acknowledgement that the woman shows you. So
you want a bouquet of roses?
I wouldn't mind it.
What's up?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind it at all.
A bouquet of roses.
Yeah.
Come to the door. Get out and open your door, huh?
You're like, thank you.
No, now you're going too far.
I'll see who's gonna catch that.
Yeah, now you're going too far. Anywho, man, episode 87 podcast Monday.
Make sure y'all follow us. Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff.
Like
man.
you said, follow us on Instagram,
even on
Twitter.
Facebook. Follow us on there as well. I do got some announcement, and how you supposed to say it? I have an announcement. There it is. It's Monday now, but it's on Wednesday. I'm gonna drop it's this new radio app where you can create your own sound, and that leads to our new name for our future internet radio that we about to drop soon, maybe like by summertime, called Vibe 2. So I'm gonna introduce it. I'm gonna introduce that on Amazon Amp. That's the new live DJ, kind of like do some live DJ. You can talk on there as well. So I'm gonna just practice on there. But this Wednesday, I got a little mix. They only gonna be an hour for me. So I'm gonna drop that, and make sure y'all go. I'm gonna put the description. I'm gonna put the link in the description on YouTube, so y'all go check that out Wednesday. It's gonna be some good jams, man. R&B all day. That's where I get the Lover Boy stuff from. So because I'm always into the R&Bs of things. So yeah, make sure y'all check me out.
Well, that was a lot.
I know
That was a lot, man.
I'm sorry. That's our commercial.
Yeah, you need to put it on here.
So Preach, you got a end quote?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I want you to say it again, please.
If you don't know where you're going, you're likely to end up where you're headed. Let that sink in. Don't let that go over your head.
Nice.
Y'all be safe. Happy Monday. Again, this was like one of them like chill, laid back shows. Like,
yeah, we talked about a lot though.
yeah, we did. But y'all be safe. Happy Monday. Happy
Peace
Tuesday.
out.
Have a good week.
Take them PTO days.
You know what I'm saying? If there,
Shit, I ain't got no.
if you didn't accomplish something last week and you really got that on your list, this is another week to accomplish it. You woke up this morning to start this brand new week off, man. So y'all be safe. We'll see y'all next week, episode 87.
Love your cuzzos.
We out of here.